Hey guys, back with part 3 on this stone wall, another Bricklaying vlog. I know it's been a while, but it just is what it is. Life has been what it's been for the last month or so. But yeah, I've been still keeping busy work-wise. Been keeping busy. I haven't lost too much time. A lot of the time I've lost has been sort of self-inflicted time. I've had to take a lot of Fridays off or odd days off just to go to appointments, hospital visits and whatnot for baby and my lad as well. I've had to have days off as well just to just deal with some stuff with him, you know. Yeah, it's been difficult. It's challenging. Some few challenging years ahead for my lad. You know, with his disabilities and stuff. So, but we got his chair the other day. We got his wheelchair thing. So that makes life a lot easier when we're going out for a long period, for like days out. So that was a bit of a game changer, really. So yeah, anyway, apart from that, it's going steady. It's going all right. We're keeping in a little bit of a recap. We had like a good post this is like my post sort of post-COVID recession, since the prices really went down. And obviously everyone started finding site work a struggle. Pretty much 23 we had a really good run. And then Dean left at end of 23, and then we had Kai for 24, and we had a pretty steady year, 24. But we got a lot of walls that year. That was like the year I did the most amount of. I got sort of off hours for a while, and then I'd plot in between, but. 25 has been a real busy year where I got through a lot more. I've had a lot more work, really, and I've got through a lot more, I think. I won't really know until I had everything up at the end of the tax year. But I've been the busiest I think I've been in 25. For the gang size I am. Do you get, for the gang size I've been, as busiest I've been, I think, for a long time. And I've sort of managed my hours a little bit better, so I've not been doing as stupid hours as I did in 20. Like 22 I did some stupid hours, 23 I sort of tapered it back a little bit, and then like 24, 25 really managed my hours to be more sort of, to just be more sort of family orientated and just sensible, so I'm not burning out as much or dropping as many bollocks. So really good year overall. So we're just keeping that rolling, and I'm trying not to lose too much time with one thing or another. But outside factors do have a play other than losing time with weather. Like I sustained a couple of injuries this year. I had that skin condition that I was maxing the antihistamines out for a good month or two, and I'm off them now. And then I had obviously my back going, which I really dodged a bullet there. Got it back strong in a couple of weeks, a few weeks max, and we're back strong again. Really dodged a bullet there. So apart from that, lifting's going well, arm wrestling's going well as well. Started that a couple of months back as well. So I'll be showing you some of that, on the Insta. Check my private Insta out. Or after 8 as well, and I'll get on with the video. So it's a good 25 minute video footage. I hope you enjoy. More videos coming soon. And I got round to this because my lad woke me up at 1 in the morning, and it's now like 4, I think, or 3 o'clock. So I thought, fuck it, might as well make a video while the house is quiet. So right, I'll see you in the next clip.
Oh, it's 2:15. We're on another section of wall. I'm going for it today, so going for it. We had a big section done there. Now on this section, probably on. Nice stop end, less pillars. Right, I'll crack on. Head cam back on.
Hey guys, welcome to the voiceover part of the video. So we're here again. It's been a while, guys. But yeah, this stone, guys, real good run ahead on this stone. Really good earner. This is pretty much the pinnacle when it comes to the craft. That's quite the craft when it comes to bricklaying, or masonry in general. Stone like this is, in this sort of condition that you're seeing here, is some of the best, most enjoyable work you can do in the summer months. It's heavy, it's hot, it's hard, but there's less jointing up with stone. It's probably one of the most pleasurable things to lay, due to its sort of low stress nature, and when you have the right setup and the right tools, tungsten carbide chisel would help a little bit, but it's not a must. Just having the right tools is fantastic. See me using the box section here. This year has been a year of the profiles and the stabilizers and everything you can do to make it easier. This has been the year of that. Really sort of innovated this year in my own sort of working habits. So yeah, you can see this is mainly what I try and do all day, every day, is get a couple of profiles on however means possible, and just run between them. So yeah, but yeah, really good. This is really good stuff. I look back on. It's been a couple of months since I built this, but I look back on this sort of sort of stuff. This stone, and it's real good stuff in these conditions. When it gets wet, not as good. It's slower. Your earning potential drops drastically when this shit gets wet. And when the weather is wet, it does drop, because you just can't put the volumes in that you can when it's dry. But on this sort of piece of work, the straight walls, few pillars in there, they're a real game changer with someone with a skilled hand. Real game changer. Really good bits of work. It does off-put people, these cuts, the cuts, the uneven surface of the stone, not able to, get a level on them as nice, but when you know what you're doing with this stuff, it's really good, and this is, and these next few videos, some of my best weeks I've had since, in the last couple of years, I'd say, since the prices took a tank, well, like I said, there's nothing nowadays that I can tell you there's nothing that you can do on a house or a bit of detail work or on whatever you get in a thou on some pillar house with those floor ceiling windows, whatever. There's nothing that can replace a straight wall. Just meterage. There's nothing that'll make it more worth it than a straight wall. A straight wall is the pinnacle when it comes to just getting meterage in, earning your money. There's nothing that can compare to that. So, especially this stone, you're laying it at twice the speed of brick on average, and with the skilled hand, it really makes it pleasurable and really a really easy day on, really easy at the office, as they say. So yeah, real good little recap, after a couple of months after, real recap, really good piece of work. Sometimes when you're getting through a lot of work, when you're sort of crashing, booking your big weeks in, you sometimes take that for granted and think you just want to keep that momentum. It only takes you to have a few bad ones, a few weeks where you can't get into work for whatever reason. You've got weather, you've got fucking outside, you've got family, people are poorly, or you've got to go to hospital. You've had, in the past month since I stopped posting, the amount of hospital visits I've had for unforeseen things. Things that I just didn't even think, that I didn't even think could happen. I've had that many I've had like 8 hospital visits in the last month. It's like, it's crazy. It's been 1 or 2 a week. It's been ridiculous. But everything's okay. But it's just one of the things. So that's, you take these sort of good weeks for granted. Where you've got a lot on, you're smashing it, the sun's shining, and then life can turn, and you don't get them good weeks. You don't get them good bits of work. You don't get those good runs, and you can earn literally a quarter of what you can some weeks. I've definitely felt that. I can earn easily a quarter of what I can some other weeks, or a third. This is the difference, and you gotta get your head around that when you come to summer to winter laying. There's other things that can get in the way. Anyway, I won't bang on too long because I've only got like 20 odd minutes of footage, but I've got a few tools I've been looking at. Obviously the metal stabilizers and the top clamps I use, timber top clamps. Going to be incorporating them whenever I next get on some good straight runs. I've already used them extensively. The top clamps, they're really coming into their own really for speed. Also, I've got some cavity cleaning bits and bobs I've been looking up. Got a short experience with testing them out as well, just on site, seeing people use them. Handheld jet washers, I've had a go with a couple of those now, cleaning trays and cleaning tyres off. Handheld jet washers. I've had a go with the compact leaf blowers as well, also game changers for the cavities. Obviously, I don't grace my hand on a lot of houses, but when I do have to come against a cavity, the key to have, and another key as well, is getting someone else to fucking do it. I'd tapping some cavities the other day. I've had brother-in-law in the past, brother labourers. If you can get someone who's adamant and competent enough to clean them, especially with these tools, take an extra couple of bricks out, extra few core holes to get some gutters in, keep that bulk out, and get in there with them power tools, get in there with them tools you need. They cost a few quid, might be 50, 60 quid for a jet wash, or 50, 60 quid for a leaf blower, but it's no more than, like, with your battery costs and shit, it's no more than a day's money, and it'll save you fucking hell, days and days of time cleaning, and it will save you that if someone else is doing it also. So if you get someone else competent with them tools, make it easy to clean them cavities with them tools, with your methods, and that's what I've been doing for years. That's why you don't ever see me tapping them. That's why you get a lad with a long fucking lat and a lot of time on his hands and get them to do it. So anywho, so you can see here, little tips here. This stone can be plumbed. It can be plumbed. If you know what you're doing, you can plumb it. Don't be scared to get, know your cuts, know what you're dressing first, know your length of your cuts, do them all one after another. It's more efficient to do one thing after another. Old Richard Fitzbrick used to say that. And I think he's got some profile. I want to get a set of his gauge mark profiles as well soon. I don't use, obviously, his system. It just doesn't suit sort of the work I'm doing a lot of the time. A lot of the work I'm doing don't have... it's not houses at the end of the day a lot of the time. So, but I do want to try out his... his gauge profiles, and I do want to try out those blocks he has as well. I don't obviously use that sort of system profile that sits on the corner, but I am planning on getting some of those steel profiles at some point. I would like to use his block as well, just because my transport situation might change soon to where I might be able to fit some of them big profiles in. Just because I've had a lot of practice with them. I've been around people using them. I've had a go at using them myself a lot of times. And there's a lot of pros and cons to heavy profiles like the Blakes or the big steels. We have the steel corner profile system, you know, the goalpost system, what you want to call it. RS Steel makes them, RS Metalworks. So yeah, there's a lot of bonuses, pros and cons now with the new sort of methods we've got. So yeah, but yeah, apart from that, see this trowel I'm using also, this little Ragni, real fan of it, real good trowel. I've been using it. I've got a couple of blueprints set out for some new trowels I'm making. There's obviously Collison's trowel coming out. I can make a simulation of that trowel. I can show you how to make a simulation of that trowel because I've cut a shit ton of trowels down now and a lot of people are using it, so I can show you a little simulation of how to make that one. If you're bothered, and if you don't want to wait, I'll show you what blades to use to cut them down effectively and how to cut them down effectively as well. I'm going to show you a few bits coming up. I know I've been saying this for ages, but I am in a position now that I've cut enough down where I know I can produce a pretty good standard trowel every time. And a lot of guys out there just want a nice trowel. They just want to experiment with a new trowel. So this is what I show you in the coming videos. Is in the next coming video. I've got like 10 videos planned. He's going to show you that anyway. So anyhow, guys, enjoy the rest of the footage. Me crashing a bit of stoning and enjoying the best of summer. And I'll see you guys in the next video, or at the end of the video with the last check-ins. Right, guys. See you in a bit.
So it is just gone 6 o'clock. I told you we're going to do a big day. Check it out. This is what we got done in 2 days. 2.5 if you count what we loaded up. Yeah, loaded up plus the extra hours I've been working. Check it out. Got that in. That's up to height pretty much. It's pretty much up to height. A few steps need to sort out. You know, I normally leave a course off in areas just for when we get us copings, to make sure they work nice when we get the copings on top. So we've got about 5 courses to put on there. Halfway along, bump it up an extra course to 6, and yeah, it's been a good day. Been a good 2 and a bit days. Show you backside. Hope you've learnt some stuff on how you go about laying this 150 stone. This is concrete stuff, so it's not the easiest to lay, but it's definitely good in summer. So yeah, I've cracked it with the jointing as well. You've got to use a slightly bigger jointer, brings the stone out a bit better. Pillars all on back as well. 3 pillars here, properly racked up, properly built in. Pillars filled in as I go. None of this toothing out or tie wires, properly built. I've hurt my knee a little bit as well, just at the end of play when I was jointing up. I just stumbled a bit. So I'll get that fucking out, don't I? Absolute piece of fucking, like a slice of fried gold, that. Needs a good clean. Definitely my best 3-day earner there. Definitely, you know, that's definitely equivalent to over 1,000 bricks a day, easy. Probably a 1,500 brick a day there, average. At least, if not more. So one of my best days. Pretty much solo as well. I've had Brad's pointing. He's probably done about 40 to 50% of loading up. But considered we did load out in front at first. Done a lot of humping my son. My knee's hurting a little bit now, but it's alright. Just fucking walking it off. It's alright now. I just jarred it a bit. Let's give this trowel a quick clean before I get in the car. But yeah, I'm fucking well impressed. I'm well happy with my son there. Definitely a record. It's a fucking record. Come on everyone, it's a record. A record everyone. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow for day 3, and then we'll finish this little bit of wall off. Should be done for about 2 o'clock, and yeah, happy days. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So here it's Friday, and I've just got all set up to run this last bit in. I might even get a Prowie on here if I take one. Probably won't take one, to be fair. But I'll have a go and get this finished off. Since I rolled my knee yesterday, I'm putting this down again. Got a nice level surface and a couple of blocks down, and we'll get this finished off now. It's 5 past 8, 10 past 8. Brad's here, he's just coming up, but I'm going to get some gobble boards. There we go, here he is. How many buckets we got left, brothers? 3 super tubs. We've just got that to use and we're fucking homeward bound, son, aren't we? Come on. Skip the shower on the power. 11:30 now. We got that side up. Let's stand back, show you it warm. There we go, look at that. Right size on it. So it's just after 1:30. That's it. It's got 3 courses to do tomorrow. Monday. I'll Brad put something else loaded for us. That's me done. Right, see you guys in the next wall.